As always, K-Mac time, and my buddy the John Gasm. We have a special treat in store for you today. SpongeBob conspiracy theories all around. It's gonna be a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
Today we are bringing to you guys a theory about SpongeBob, like Kyle said, and if I do say so myself, this is a pretty fantastic theory. Since the show debuted in 1999, the recipe for the infamous Krabby Patty has been up for debate.
Now, Plankton has been after the secret recipe forever. It seems like beginning of season 1, it's a very integral plot point. He's been after that secret formula, and Mr. Krabs seems to guard it with his life. But why?
Now before we answer that question, some crucial background information. Not only does Mr. Krabs never reveal the secret ingredient to the Krabby Patty, it's up for debate whether or not anyone even working at the Krusty Krab knows the secret ingredient either. Could it be that Mr. Krabs is using crab meat in his sandwiches? Now there is an episode of SpongeBob that states that Mr. Krabs went through an episode of depression after what he calls the war. Could it be that the depression led him to thoughts of cannibalism?
Maybe Mr. Krabs is in fact a cannibal. Think about it. He's the only crab in the entirety of Bikini Bottom. Clearly Pearl is adopted and there's never any mention of Mrs. Krabs. The only other crab is his mother, and who in the right mind could kill their own mother? Could it be possible that he's using the crab meat from the crabs that he killed off to be his secret ingredient in his tasty Krabby Patties? There's also an episode featuring Mr. Krabs and Plankton in the past working together on a recipe.
Plankton got one half of the recipe while Mr. Krabs got the other half. Maybe this other half contained crab meat. And maybe that's why the Krusty Krab got so popular while the Chum Bucket didn't. Maybe it's the crab meat that makes the Krabby Patties taste so good and Plankton's version just doesn't stack up.
After all, crab meat would be the perfect secret ingredient. There's no way Plankton would ever guess that Mr. Krabs was using the meat of his own people to make his sandwiches taste better than his. Now there was an episode of SpongeBob where Plankton was in search of the secret formula and ended up finding out that it was plankton that was actually being used in the patties. Now this was a decoy by Mr. Krabs to kind of scare him off from actually trying to find the real formula, which we believed involves crab meat.
Not to mention that Nickelodeon actually did release their own official version of the Krabby Patty recipe. Now here's the kicker. The secret ingredient. 1 pound of frozen imitation crab meat. Even more evidence, there are different versions of the Krabby Patty with different main ingredients. The ones that take the meat out of the patty don't even have the word Krabby in the recipe name.
These include the relish patty, the weenie patty, the noodle patty, and many others that sound kind of gross, even one being the garbage patty.
I don't know about you guys, but to the two of us, this sounds pretty conclusive. Mr. Krabs is a cannibal, and the secret ingredient for Krabby Patties is crab meat.
Alright, so that is all there is to this theory, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to check out some more SpongeBob cartoon conspiracy theories, head over to my boy, the John Gasm's channel. Link will be in the description. Also in the end, so you guys click the annotation. Come check that out. Very cool stuff over on John Gasm's channel. Please go over and check him out.
More specifically, if you're interested in hearing a theory stating that Squidward's nose is actually his penis, come to my channel. Of course, you guys, we want to thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that rate button with a big fat thumbs up. Leave your thoughts on the theory in the comment section down below. Hit that share button if you know anybody else who would be interested in hearing this theory as well. But more important than all of that, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with us for a little while.
We appreciate it.
Blaze for life.